Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to you who those watching this video. Today I would like to talk about the texting while driving is dangerous. How many of you believe it is acceptable to text while driving? According to studies, drivers who text and drive are 4 times more likely to cause a crash than those who drinks and drive. Today, I would like to share some disturbing data about texting and driving with you, as well as propose some solution. You will want to pay attention to my speech because texting and driving is a very serious problem that affects all of us. First, I will discuss the dangers and consequences of texting and driving. Second, I will discuss the issues that allow this problem to persist. And finally, I will discuss the potential solution to this serious problem. Now that I have introduced my subject, I would like to discuss the dangers and consequences of texting and driving. Now, you may say to yourself, what is the problem? Why can't I just look at my phone for a glimpse while driving? What will happen? Okay, now I will continue to the consequences. There are several consequences that can lead to road accident if you texting and driving. Texting and driving is a serious problem that must be addressed. Texting and driving increases the risk of a crash by 23 times over normal driving by Drescher 2014. Texting and driving endangers not only your life, but also the life of everyone else on the road. 11% of drivers aged 18 to 20 who were involved in a car accident said they were sending or receiving texts at the time of the crash. When drinking and driving, the ability to stop a car at 35 miles per hour increases by 4 feet. When you texting, it increases by 25 feet. Texting can also be extremely distracting. You could be texting a quick hello or saying I'm on the way, but it's not worth risking your life or the life of someone else. You may take your eye off the road, but you may take your eye off the road for just 2 seconds, but those 2 seconds can end your life or others people's life. Texting and driving, in my opinion, is not only illegal, but it also sets a bad example for others. Every day, drivers who text endanger their own life as well as yours. Texting and driving is not only dangerous, but it is also illegal. Every day, people break the law by texting and driving. Texting while driving is currently prohibited in 44 states, including our own Malaysia. Breaking the law or getting a compound from the police has a negative impact. These infractions are costly and may cause your insurance rates to rise. You may also lose your driving privilege. While you may not start realizing it, texting and driving sets a bad example for others. A recent survey stated 25% of teens say that their friend text and drive, and 27% say their parent text and drive. When people see other people texting, they might think it is okay to text and drive. There is no problem to text while driving. So, in other words, using your phone in the car can risk your family, your car, and also your money. You can wreck your family or someone else forever. After the consequences, there must be some reason that this problem will happen. Now that you understand the dangers of texting and driving, you may be wondering, why do so many people text and drive knowing how dangerous is it? According to a new survey, 98% of vehicle drivers who own cell phones and text frequently are aware of the dangers. but three-quarters admit to texting while driving, despite laws prohibiting it in some states. Two-thirds admitted to reading text messages while stopped at a red light or stop sign, and more than a quarter admitted to sending text while driving. More than a quarter of texting drivers thought they could easily do several things at once, even while driving. Other reasons for texting and driving include a fear of missing out on something important if they don't check their phones right away. More than a quarter believe that texting has no effect on their driving performance, and an equal number believe that others expect them to respond to text right away after receive messaging from their family or their friend. Some other people said they are addicted to texting, but the others also said they are anxious if they don't respond to a text right away, and another people also said that it gives them a sense of satisfaction to read or respond to a text message right away. So this is a common problem that happen among our people. So this reason is the common reason that be used while to make people text and driving. Looking at the issues and the impacts make us to become more careful and more focused while driving. So I will discuss a few solutions to this serious problem. One should text before driving. The phone can also be kept out of reach once the driver is behind the wheels. They can also ignore the phone by turning it off until the destination is reached. If the driver cannot hear the notification from the phone, then the driver will be less tempted to respond while driving. It is necessary to make people aware of the dangers of using a cell phone while driving. No text message is worth the risk of endangering the life of oneself and the others. It is time to put down the phone and make a change and save life from the danger of road accident. It is high time that a change should be made, and serious laws and penalties should be enforced just for the sake of survival of human. Other potential solution is if the driver has a passenger, they should hand over the phone. If the passenger has a phone and the driver needs to talk to someone, the driver could relay their message to the passenger and have them relay the message. Alternatively, the driver can be patient and wait until there is a safe place to pull over and use their phone. If it is that urgent to send a message or answer the phone, take a few extra minutes to pull safely off the road and then text or answer the phone. It doesn't take very long to find a safe place to pull over. If an issue is not important enough to pull over and stop your vehicle properly, it is not important enough to risk your own life by messing with your phone while you are driving on the road. In conclusion, I have discussed the current issues surrounding texting and driving in our country. I have discussed the consequences, the reason why it's happened, and a few solutions how to overcome this problem. Driving while talking on a cell phone or texting on the phone can be very dangerous to other drivers. Drivers may become distracted by cell phone and are unable to concentrate on the road and their phone conversation at the same time. As a result, plans must be put in place to reduce the constant distraction that drivers face on a daily basis. We must working together to overcome this serious problem in our country. And that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and see you next time.